Good morning, everybody. Today is September 21st. It is 1 week after my first chemo treatment, and I'm about 90% feeling better with my energy. I do have some other issues that are side effects that are going on with my sinuses and my mouth being dry, so I use like Blistex for my lips and a little bit of soreness in my tongue, those kind of things. And but other than that, overall, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm able to work a full day without getting tired. And today, I might even contemplate going for a walk. And hopefully tomorrow, I'm going to try the gym and go swimming. So, as my usual practice, I want to check in. And also, we will look at her hair and see. Nothing in the cap. I did see that after the second treatment, so next Monday, is when we're going to really start seeing about the hair. So I think I'm going to enjoy today with going and washing my hair. I wasn't going to wash it until probably ever, but I'm going to wash it because it feels itchy. So, and not itchy like my whole scalp, but it just feels dirty. So I'm going to wash it and roller set it today, or probably tomorrow after I go swimming. So that's it. My little smile from my pictures. Day 7. Survivor mode. You can make it. Hey everybody, it's your favorite survivor gal, Penny. Today is Monday, September 21st. It is 1 week since my first chemo treatment. And God is good. As you can see, I have about 90% of my energy back. I am not confined to the bed. I am working a full day. I actually stopped working last night around 2 in the morning. Sorry, I shouldn't have did that. But I'm feeling good. Couple things here and there, like my sinuses still acting up. My mouth's giving me a little bit of problems. I'm getting like couple of mouth sores. That's one of the side effects from the drug. But I see my doctor today, my oncologist, at 4 o'clock today. We're going to discuss my treatment and how things are going. Honestly, I pray this is what I'm going, the worst of what chemo is, because I feel so able to do this. I mean, besides being exhausted those days, I didn't have any of those other side effects. Like throwing up. Your girl was throwing down. I wasn't throwing up. I was throwing down. Yes. That's why I got to go work out. And I just didn't have any of those other things. So the second treatment next week, so next Monday on the 28th, is when I go for my second treatment. And that's my second AC round. And that's where you're supposed to see the hair loss, where on day 14, so that day, or 3 days later by next Wednesday, your hair will start to shed or fall out. So at that point, I'll make a decision what I'm going to do as far as shaving it or what I'm going to do. I'm definitely not going to be patchy. I'm not going to walk around looking like patchy. No. So, you know, I'm an all or nothing kind of gal. So either it's going to all go or God will choose not to let it go at all. Either way, oh well. So the eyebrows, I know they're looking jacked. I usually get them threaded, you know, but if I might lose my eyebrows, I'm going to hold on to what I got right now. Never really had eyelashes. Come look. Yeah, I never really had eyelashes. I did when I was younger, but they just like fell out when I got older. I don't know what happened with that. So, what else? I'm just excited. It's a beautiful day. I'm excited. I can't wait to talk to the doctor today and see what the plan is. You know, they're meant to be getting radiation, so I don't think I have to get radiation. I'm just going to get the 3 more rounds of AC. So on the 28th, and then I go in October twice, and then twice in November, and one time in November, and that's it for that drug. And then I start 12 treatments each week of Taxol. So that's a weekly infusion of like an hour infusion, excuse me. Let's see, what else? People keep asking me different questions. Trying to cover them all. I think that's it. I went out this weekend, as you know, to Joshua's football game. I was able to go to the game and enjoy myself. I did feel a little tired afterwards, but got a quick nap, just got to get those naps in. When your body wants those naps, get those naps in. And other than that, I'm like in survivor mode. I mean, I feel great. And I pray that God will just keep me feeling this way. I take my, I take my communion every single day. I remember God and I remember Jesus and how he died for me and his body that was broken for me and his blood that was shed for me. And I claim that in the name of Jesus, that my healing was also given to me through there. And God cannot lie. So you believe it with me. I feel your prayers and your strength. It is working, working, working. Keep praying for me. I know my hair looks crazy. I'm going to do something about it. I don't know. I look a little crazy. But I don't know if I'm going to do the wig thing. So my next step is going to be, we're going to look at plastic surgeons. So I need to call a reconstructive surgeon to look at options and see what's available for me. I have opted to get the bilateral mastectomy. So that would happen after my treatment's over in February. And I have a complete response to chemo. We're praying for that, right? And I'm going to have both breasts removed, but I need to have something. I mean, I'm young and I'm just too cute to be walking around flat-chested, and I'm married, and I know my husband wants to see something. So he said he don't want to see nothing, but unless he likes a boy, I don't know. Anyhow, that's why I'm losing my weight, because I got to make room for these C cups. I mean, my body going to be like, whoop! Yes. So they can also take, there's two types of surgeries. One is an expander, where they put these expanders and put saline in and expand it. That's like some stripper stuff. I don't know. And then the other one is where they take the fat from your stomach. And Lord knows I got a lot of fat there. And they give you a tummy tuck and they put it in your breast. That's like a tissue preserving surgery where they keep the tissue, your breast, the skin preserving. You want the tissue is jacked up. So, and they stuff it with the fat from somewhere else. So we'll see. I want to see some of their results. I want to look at some testimonials or something and check their record out. That's a serious surgery. And just pray for me that I make the right decision and that all goes well. So I love you guys. Survivor mode. Guys, I'm on my way to meet with my oncologist to go over, I guess, everything. So I'm here at the Carol G. Simon Cancer Center in Morristown, New Jersey. And I'm here with my husband and my grandson. And I can check back in with you. So I just finished getting my blood work done, and now I'm going to wait for Dr. Barry to see me. And he gave me a little parking pass and to get rain. Yes, it costs $7 to park here at the hospital. I might go back to my other St. Clair's location. It just seems more personal. It's actually bigger. Considering that Morristown's bigger than St. Clair's, I'm surprised. We'll see. Hey everybody, so I just came back about 3 hours ago from my oncologist appointment, and I'm going to post the entire consultation on my YouTube channel, so you can listen to the whole thing if you want to find out exactly what he said. But basically, we talked about a lot of things, and one of the things I want to cover was I want to know, after this is all done, well, first I want to know about the chemo because, you know, I don't have these horror stories and I want to make sure that it's actually working and how we can find out if it's working or not. And he said that we're going to be able to see that the tumor should shrink and the consistency of it shouldn't feel as hard and it should feel more squishier. And since it would raise to the surface of my breast, it should be deeper. And so right now it is. I've got to kind of dig for it. It's getting deeper in there, but smaller, I don't know. He also said that what we can do is so I have 4 rounds of the hard stuff. I had 1 round already, 3 more to go. Next Monday's my 2nd dose, and I'll be halfway done with those. He said that we can, for my peace of mind, give me, first he said an ultrasound. I was like, ultrasound's not really that clear. So hopefully they'll give me like an MRI, a breast MRI, and they'll look and see compare the old MRI, breast MRI to the new one to see how it looks. So He said we'll do that after the 4 rounds. That's around Thanksgiving. What a nice Thanksgiving gift. Please, God, please. So that's that, about that. I did talk to him about the BRCA test, which is to look at genetic counseling to see how predisposed am I to catch certain cancers, because I did have thyroid cancer in 2008, and even though he said thyroid probably isn't related to breast cancer, you know, cancer runs in my family as well. So, and any relative that you have that might have like prostate cancer is related to breast cancer as well. Didn't know that. So I want to get that genetic testing done. Also because I have 2 daughters and I want them to know, and I have 2 granddaughters and I want them to be able to have that information. He did say because I am premenopausal and I have breast cancer that the insurance will automatically cover it because I guess because I'm young. Okay. That's the other thing about menopause. He said that the chemotherapy throws me, usually women go, you know, he's like kicking and screaming like a slow decline into menopause. He said with chemotherapy, go shoot, straight down into menopause. So right now they're throwing me, it throws me into menopause, and that I might not experience getting a period. And mine was due this week or next week. So I'm a little irregular. So, we'll see. But he said that mood swings, hot flashes. I did sleep, last week for 2 days in a row with the fan on. I don't know. That's unusual. If you know me, I'm not having it. I know Tony Lopez was in heaven because he always wants the fan on him even in the winter. So that was the other thing about menopause and the mood swings. And, you know, he was like, if you ever feel like you really want to just like put off getting chemo 1 week, you know, for mental or physical, let me know. I'm like, let's get this done. Let's rock and roll with that. So he was really happy and excited to see that my energy levels was coming up. And he also was excited to see that I tolerate the chemo. He's like, you're not allergic to it. I didn't even know people can be allergic to chemo. And that is just a God thing, because you know, Penny is allergic to almost everything. But I'm taking the chemo pretty well. I explained to him about the chemo brain I had, where forgetfulness, and he gave me some strategies and tips on that. He also said, you know, if I need letters or I need to, you know, go on disability, let him know. And I really don't want to go on disability because it's only 2/3 of your income, 66%, but at a cap of $683 a week. And I make way more money than that a week, and that's not going to be enough for me. So I'm just going to stick with my job, God willing. Everything's working out fine, and, you know, they're working with me, so I'm going to stay with my job. So what else? I did ask him, you know, how do you just, like, after all this is done, like, just live without worrying about, well, I guess that's where your faith comes in, but I want to know medically, like, how do we look at that? How do we track that? And he said that you come every 3 months, and then you go 6 months, and then you go once a year after you get reach 5 years of cancer-free, being cancer-free. So, and I did ask him for also about some information about the reconstructive surgeons, the breast surgeons, and the reconstructive plastic surgeons. So there's 2 different surgeons. I didn't realize they're both in the operating room together. So that's something for February, but I want to start looking at it now so that I'm not like at the last minute just picking somebody and anybody. I did bring up the topic also that I'm a little concerned that 18 months ago, well, less than 18 months ago, I came to the breast center because I had painful breasts, and I was told I only had cystic breasts. So now they're going to look and see if there's anything that they want to, that back before when I was seen by a doctor, if it was missed, because all of a sudden now I have cancer. That's another thing. Also, he just gave me some other medications to help with the constipation, and he said it's really important that that's taken care of before next Monday. And I think that's about it. Other than that, he said everything's going well, and, you know, usually people have problems with keeping things down. I told him I'm eating up everything. So, you know, he really was excited about and happy about how I'm doing. So I'm really happy and excited too. So that's it. And I think I'm going to go to St. Clair's because I went to Morristown, but I thought it was the whole cancer center. But I'm only going to go into that like wing and that like office space. And it's very small. And the other location in St. Clair's is much bigger. And it's just more personable to me. So, you know, same staff, but it's just like, it's just different. So I'll probably go to St. Clair's. It's only like 10 minutes away from my house. Just go right down Littleton Road of 53. So anyway, that's it. That is it. And that is the oncology wrap up. And yes, that's a P on my robe. My bestie Maya bought me that for Christmas a couple years ago. Got a P for perfect, a P for penny, a P for passion, a P for what else? Polite. Am I polite? Love you guys. Survivor mode. Hey, so you know I had a problem with the constipation. So the doctor prescribed good old Phillips milk magnesia. I was like, first he said prune juice. I wasn't having that prune juice. Then he said MOM, and then it'll work while I sleep. And they come in caplets. I'm like, okay. But none of the pharmacies had caplets. So I got the white, chalky, milky stuff. And I gotta drink it. And I gotta drink some water with it. But you know what? If I can do the Ready Cat, I could do this. I can't smell it to get a taste on it. So I guess I gotta do it. I really couldn't taste anything. It just feels chalky, but doesn't taste like anything. I hope it works because I'm using that preparation H. The hemorrhoids, it's just crazy. The other thing that I want to tell you guys about that I noticed is that, so my hair has been intact, but other areas, now, you know I'm black and you see my hair is black, right? Why is that sucker blonde? Does that mean that my hair is going to grow back in blonde? I don't know. I got to ask my oncologist about that. How do I ask them that? Hey, Dr. Barry, my cocoa is blonde. So I guess blonde is a new black now when it comes to chemo. Interesting fact there. So I've never been a hairy person, so I don't really have to worry about, like, you know, hair loss. Like, I might shave my legs maybe twice a year. Under my arms, probably have to do about 4 or 5 times, like during the summer, but that's it. Not really a hairy person, so I guess that's pretty good. Anyway, that's it. Just want to tell you about the milk of magnesia.